Hi friends, earlier this week we had Jacob's IEP evaluation and that went pretty well. I have a lot of papers to go over and that I will be reading to you, and just a fair warning, I am not a good reader, so please be kind. What does IEP stand for again?
Individualized Education Plan.
Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you if he qualified or not and what his behaviors mean. I'll do my best. Jacob, are you happy?
No.
No?
Look.
Oh, it didn't send. Yeah. Jacob, are you happy?
Yes.
Yes, good job. Can I get a high five? Yes. This is the booklet that I have for Jacob. It's got all of his information on it, and this is Jacob's book. This is a statement of eligibility for special education for children on the autism spectrum. In order to get qualified, all of these boxes in each category had to be checked yes, which all of them were. The boxes that needed to be checked off were these categories: communication, social interactions, partners or behaviors, interests and or activities that are restricted, repetitive, or stereotypic of children on the autism spectrum disorder. It's always weird when you have people come over to your house and they're evaluating you and they make notes and stuff, and now I have those notes and I can look at them and read what they said. So here's a little bit of what they said about his ability to do commenting. He says, sometimes he makes statements about the things that he already knows. Mommy is 34, Ruby is 3, I love red. Jacob shares information that Daddy is a volunteer firefighter. Where's Daddy? He is starting to use some feeling words. He can say if he is sad or angry. He can tell Mom, no, you're not mad, you're frustrated. He hears that a lot. When looking at a book, he made some comment about what he saw, naming family members. He did not, however, use his eye gaze to make coordination with others, such as his mother's, facts or information about the picture. He kept his eyes on the picture and made statements about what he saw to no one in particular. He said, "Whoa, I'm a pirate." Some of his sensory issues, it says, children with ASD may have unusual responses to sensory stimuli. A child may be over-responsive or under-responsive to stimuli, such as sound or touch. A child may have low or very high thresholds to pain. The sensitivity may result in behavior such as unusual obsession, fears, or body movement. At home, when Jacob is upset, he sometimes flaps his hands and paces back and forth. He used to hit himself or others when he was very upset. That's gotten so much better over time. Touch. Jacob, fortunately for us, and I'm so thankful for this, Jacob doesn't mind being touched. He loves hugs and squeezes, and I don't know what I would do if I had a child that was on the opposite spectrum where they couldn't stand to be touched. The thought of that breaks my heart. Tastes. Jacob has a limited diet due to his strong likes and dislikes to try new foods. He sometimes chews non-edible objects. In the classroom, he was observed putting Play-Doh in his mouth, which he does this at home too. And he has been starting to make a repetitive clicking noise, which is new, but we've noticed it's getting better. Smells, he really likes to smell Play-Doh before he eats it. I told them that I think it's because he's contemplating eating it because he knows that he'll get yelled at because I don't like him eating Play-Doh. Vision, he's looking at the ceiling and he spins himself. He does that a lot. Inconsistent, coordinated, social eye gaze. That's a big one. He'll at least look at you sometimes, but if you're like trying to have a conversation with him, he'll drift off and start talking about it to you, but not looking at you. So we're working on that as well. If his routine is broken, he can be set off and it will just throw off his day. Sometimes it will throw off the next couple of days. It'll gradually get better again, but it'll just throw him off and it takes him a while to get back in his routine. Recommendations. Educational recommendations for Jacob. Jacob is attending a structured adult supervised class that uses strategies that are designed for teaching children with autism. Visual tools and other augmentative communicative devices have been helpful. Jacob communicates how he is feeling and what he wants. Jacob can become overstimulated when the classroom environment becomes too loud, active, or unpredictable. Visual tools have been helpful. Jacob identifies how he is feeling and gives him options for strategies to learn to self-calm. A calming area is very helpful for self-regulation. It's that egg chair that you can see at IKEA. It's really, really fun. I would love to get him one here at the house. This is one of the tools that I use. It has this picture. So I'm like, Jacob, you look mad or are you sad? Stop. Sit on a chair. What do you want to say? So it gives him some options to just stop and think about how he's feeling. Another great one, and this one I carry around in my purse, is you look. Like, Jacob, how are you feeling right now? Can you tell me how you're feeling? And it has sad, disappointed, mad, you're being too wild, frustrated, or scared. And then inside, what's wrong? Why are you feeling this way? So it can give him options of I want to turn, something got taken from me, I'm hurt, I want, I don't like, I don't know. And on here, what do you need? So you have help asking for a turn, say please, wait, hug, get a teacher, take a break. I'll show you. And this one has when can I have a turn? So, you know, give some options. You can have a turn in 1, 2, 3. Just simple. It's a simple tool that we use and we found to be helpful for Jacob. It has definitely been a challenge in our family this last couple of years, figuring out how different Jacob is and how he works and his likes and dislikes. Right now we're at a stage where Ruby, his younger sister, she's 3 and he's 4, so she's definitely going to look up to Big Brother. She likes to do what he does, and his behavior is not where it's supposed to be for his age. It's not supposed to be where she's at her age. So it's a little difficult. Sometimes she likes to just follow what Brother's doing, and that is just, it's difficult for us. Kaylee, our oldest, she's 6. She's having a hard time because she sees that Jacob gets to eat chicken nuggets every day or hot dogs every day for dinner. Like, why does she have to have what we're having? Why can't she have what Jacob's having? So it's definitely something that we have to work with and we struggle with as a family. Coming up with ideas, like when we're in the car and Jacob starts doing his clicky noise and Ruby thinks that's hilarious, so she starts doing a clicky noise, and all I'm hearing while I'm driving down the road is this clicky noise, and it's driving me crazy. Instead of yelling all the time, what I try to do is distraction. I go, Jacob, can you find a J anywhere? J for Jacob, because he loves letters, and so he'll like start looking out the window and he'll start trying to recognize letters and find his J. The other day we were driving and I did that with colors because Ruby was in the car with us, and I was like, Jacob, can you find the color orange? And he wasn't responding. I'm like, yellow, how about yellow? And then he's like, no, I want red, because red's his favorite color. So he averted from his clicking noise and started looking for the color red, and Ruby thought that was fun and she joined in. So I made a game out of it. It worked great. So that was just a little bit of our journey going into the process to try to find special education eligibility for Jacob. He's going to be starting kindergarten next year, and for me as a parent, because I'm not in the classroom, I have a hard time seeing him in a classroom environment because I know he struggles with that. So the first step was to find out if he would be eligible, which he is. And now it's official. And the next step is to register for kindergarten and let the school know of his needs and try to go from there with what programs they have that will help him out, because I'm really nervous. I'm really scared about the possibilities of him and where he's going to be fitting in. So it's normal to worry about your kids, and you should worry about them. You love them so much, you just want the best for them. So I just encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing, and you'll get there. Okay folks, so that's all that I have for today. If you like what you saw, just subscribe and you'll get updates on what we're doing and how we're doing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and I'll know that I can make more videos about Jacob and a little bit more of how we're doing. So, bye!